ॐ नमो नारायणाय ॐ नमो नारायणाय.
Quick question. Somebody said to me that somebody was complaining to him that we cannot worship Narasimha in the house. Is that right? No, I don't think there's nothing forbidding the worship of Narasimha in the house.
No restrictions.
I mean, people who belong to a Hobalam Mattam, they're worshiping Narasimha. When I go to a Hobalam, even in the temples of a Hobalam, all the archikas, all the Pancharatric archikas are all grahastas.
Right.
So there's no, according to Pancharatra, an archika should be a grihasta actually.
Right.
Because he has to do homa karya, and he has to do fire, he has to do so many things in the temple.
Right.
But then some people are objecting. They say some I've talked to some madhvas sometimes, and they say, but if you have a ugra Narasimha, you should only have in the temple because he eats a lot or he's very angry. Right. But Narasimha is not angry at bhaktas, no? He's not angry at the Vaishnavas. He's angry at the asuras.
Right.
So is there any rule like that we shouldn't have Narasimha in the house, or we shouldn't have a particular type of Narasimha in the house?
No. Nothing like that. Sometimes we say Ugra Narasimha, and I don't think we have Shanta Narasimha and so on.
Well, you have Lakshmi Narasimha.
Yeah, no, Lakshmi Narasimha is there. If the householder has got the idol Lakshmi Narasimha or Ugra Narasimha, no restriction to worship. There's no restriction.
Like at Perinambi Tirumalage, they have got Lakshmi Narasimha Murti worshipped by Alavandar, and they have Lakshmi Narasimha Murti worshipped by Perinambi.
Okay.
So, and I think there may be many Acharya Purushas who have this Lakshmi Narasimha Murti.
Right.
And many of them are grahastas.
Right.
But I know a Hobalam Mat, in the Hobalam Mat, you have Malola Narasimha, but it was originally worshipped by Adivan Sarakopa, Yatindra, Mahadeshikan, and he was a brahmachari, and then he became a sannyasin. Actually, Narasimha is his sannyasi guru. So since then, the Jiers, the heads of the Hobalam Mat, have been worshipping Malola Narasimha. So there's no problem. No problem. But in a Hobalam Mat, only the Jier Swami worships Malola Narasimha, or anybody else has to do some worship also sometimes.
Right. Malola Narasimha is the presiding deity.
Yeah. So the Jier Swami worships, but if there's some, he does all the worship, or
he does all the worship.
He does all the worship.
All the what you call Archavataras are there.
All the Archavataras.
All the Archavataras, all the Vibhava-avataras, Archavatara temple gods.
Right.
And also the Vibhava-avatara, Rama, Lakshmana, Krishna, and so on.
Right.
Everything.
Right. But I know the chief archaka in Ahobalam, he is a grihasta. I think his name is not Raman, but
today, no restriction on grihastha. The rule following grihastha only should be the priest. So now brahmacharis are now.
Brahmacharis are also becoming priests, yeah. Even though, strictly speaking, they should not do. They can only do Samhita-danam, no?
Right.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, thank you.
Many people create some fake concepts. Today also, initially, Yashoda Swami was asking whether Lakshmi Narasimha can be worshipped at home. There is no taboo. Here also we have some thinking that a photo of Bhagavad Gita Upadesha, Arjuna getting advice from Lord Krishna, people discourage our portrayal of the photo in our house. No photo of Gita Upadesha is to be hung on the walls in our house. Then another beautiful taboo is Krishna with flute. Lord Krishna with the flute is not the right photo to be hung on the wall. Krishna with the flute. So all these are all some. And once upon a time we had also in our house two. Why no Gita Upadesha? Because the Gita Upadesha contains a lot of philosophy, and Arjuna did not listen to the Gita Upadesha. Arjuna was not a good student. And that is the reason. Another one is there are 2 or 3 photos which we had in our house. Draupadi Vastrapaharanam. The Tamil, the why no flute for Lord Krishna is Tamil puriyum. Tamil negative தான். Negative, it's a negative aspect. ஊதி போயிடும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஊதி போயிடும்னு சொன்னா all will become empty. ஊதுறதுங்கிறது playing the flute. So when Krishna plays the flute, and when you even keep a photo, it's a still photo, no? It's a still photo, but still we say we have some what we call what do you say? It's a superstitious belief. Superstitious belief is this. Gita Upadesha, flute with Krishna.
Will ever Krishna do that, Swami? This is really something which I cannot even. Will ever Krishna blow out anything, even though he has a flute, Swami? I think it's really.
So there is no.
Will he ever do something bad for us? Will he ever do bad for us? And also the Gita Upadesham is, if Arjuna doesn't listen, at least somebody else can listen. So why should we not have it?
That's why I'm listing. I'm going and giving another 2 examples.
Yeah,
one is Draupadi Vastrapaharanam. It is done on the assembly. Yeah, it is done on the assembly. And Krishna saves her by giving the clothes, dress, so sari. So, Krishna Dwaraka Avasin Kasi Yadanandana Imam Avastam Sampraptam Anatham Kimu Pekshase Sharana Shankachakra Gadapane Dwaraka Nalayachuta Govinda Mundari Gaksha Lakshamam Saranakatam. So, when these 2 verses were said, Krishna offered sari to Draupadi so that she was not disrobed in the public. And that kind of photo should not be hung on the wall. Again, Gajendra Rakshanam. The protection of the elephant from the crocodile. And thirdly, Tulabharam. Satyabhama fought with Rukmini, and Rukmini had the privilege of putting a tulasi leaf, basil leaf, on the balance, on one plate of the balance. The other balance had Lord Krishna. Whereas Satyabhama tried with all her jewels. So these photos should not be hung on the wall. That's right. So these are all some what you call superstitious beliefs. What I understand is some negative pictures, rather talking about the negative incidents in the Mahabharata or anywhere. So we are not supposed to look at it every day. But whereas, as Madam says, Gitopadesham is good.
Om Namo Narayanaaya.